welcome to Trailtesters. Today we're reviewing the Scarpa Manta GSB winter walking boot. This is the new Manta from Scarpa, which is 10% lighter than the old Manta used to be, and is compatible with the GSB B2 crampon. Scarpa say that the boot is ideally suited to hill and mountain walking and to glacier walking on rugged terrain for long periods. They say it's even suitable for some alpine climbs and for some of the Scottish mountains. So what we have here is a walking boot that's also a climbing boot, that's a mountaineering boot, at a price around £200 depending where you shop. When we got the Mantas, they came with their crampons, but unfortunately they missed our trip to Scotland and all the snow and ice. So we're going to be reporting on these in a second edition review later in the year when we take them back to Scotland to do a bit of snow and ice work. And then we can tell you how the crampon fares up. So, about the boots themselves. They have this wide rand around the bottom. The soles, I don't know if you can see them in this shot, but the soles are deep cleated Vibram soles. These provide a lot of grip when you're on the hill and on the crag. Since we've had the boots, we've gone scrambling, we've gone hill walking, we've done some climbing. In fact, we've tried to put them through every situation where we thought we might actually want to use them, and they have done remarkably well. When I'm sidestepping across a sharp incline, they've got plenty of grip on the sides, so they're quite easy to grip and not to slide. When you're going up, there's quite a lot of grip in the toes and in the midsole, and when you're coming down, the heel has that bite that helps you to retain your footing when you're coming down. When the boots first arrived, I have to say they were not very comfortable, and so to actually buy a pair of boots and take them straight off the shelves in the retailer and then go out on the hill is asking for trouble in my mind. You need to take the time to break them in at home, use them like you would bedroom slippers around the house for a week or two, to really sort of soften them up, break them in to fit your own feet. Now the boots do come with an insole, which Scarpa claim will mould to your feet, but in my case I didn't find it particularly comfortable. So I added a pair of super feet, and these insoles have transformed the Scarpa Manta as far as I'm concerned, and if I was buying a pair in the shops now, I'd buy the Mantas and I would buy the super feet at the same time. And in fact we'll be looking at super feet in a separate review. So with the super feet fitted, the boots have been immensely comfortable. So after probably 2, maybe 3 weeks of gentle breaking in, walking around on the carpets at home, I started walking out on the hills with them, and within a very short time they became very comfortable, and the more I've worn them, as is always the case with boots, they've become that much more comfy. So in conclusion, how do we feel about the Scarpa Manta GSB? Well, we have to say that we feel very positive about it. It's a very good boot. It's designed as a winter walking boot, but I've been wearing it from early March right the way through to June, in some very cold, wet weather, and also in some quite hot weather. But I found the boot comfortable throughout. I've never felt that I was going to get any blisters. There hasn't been any rubbing or abrasion. By having broken them in very carefully beforehand, I find these boots very, very comfortable. They give me a very secure footing up on the hill. When I'm scrambling, I've had no cause for complaint with them at all. When I'm sidestepping across quite open rock, I find them very comfortable, very secure. And they hold your ankles very well indeed, but the ankle cuff gives you quite a lot of movement. I do find the laces a bit short, so maybe that's my high insteps make the laces seem on the short side. They could be a little bit longer. But apart from that, I think the boots rate very well indeed. So we would give them a 9 out of 10. Well done, Scarpa. So we'll see you later in the year, bringing you part 2 of the Scarpa Manta GSB review, when we can get out on the snow and ice and see how the crampons fare. Well, that's all for now. Take care.